We spend a lot of money to do what we're required to do. And if we can make sure that that money is distributed in not only a business practical way, but in an equitable manner, that's life-changing money for an entire community.
We want contractors that reflect the communities that we serve, and so we have a huge priority in engaging women and minority-owned businesses in that work so that folks can see contractors that look like them.
Not only do we want to be as equitable as we possibly can with all of the dollars that we spend, but we want to have an opportunity for small, medium, and large, contractors and consultants of all sizes. That's how we're going to grow the resources in this region, is by helping those smaller firms turn into medium firms, turn into larger firms.
I think that events like this are really important for connecting everybody who needs to be connected in order for this to be a success. We have our primes here tabling, we've got our subs who are here looking for opportunities. It's been good to see people appreciate the value of this type of one-on-one networking.
I think it's just such a great opportunity, and it's a blessing because, again, I feel like I've had angels that through my career that have guided me, and that it's kind of my duty to do that back. What I really love about what I'm doing is, one, the ability to continue managing these projects and make a difference, but being able to grow the next generation. Because I think that's really important to think about, how do we get youth into this?
Bringing in folks onto contracts, whether large or small, at the end of the day benefits us all. And being within the Seattle community, right, we want to see our community thrive.
One of the things that I know a lot of folks that are running small businesses are very, very concerned about is being able to have just the continuity and the stability of their business. And when the county is making investments like this, especially for this type of work, right, where the projects can be durable, they can be long-standing, and when you do good work on them, they can lead to other opportunities.
Over the years, I've worked on probably a dozen King County projects as a consultant. It's made my base of my consulting career.
So Greenprint Partners is a minority and woman-owned business founded by 3 awesome women. It's not just about delivering great projects with equity and social justice at the center of delivery of those projects, but it's also about opening doors for people like me to be able to have these career opportunities.
The one message I would want everybody to hear is come do work with King County. We honestly want to see new names and new faces. Sometimes that can be intimidating if you're a smaller firm and you haven't done work for government before, you haven't done work for the county before, and you look at our processes or our documents, that can be intimidating, but we're here to help. We're here to walk you through that. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your concerns and how we can kind of overcome that so you can come do business with the county too.
We want to work with mid-sized contractors, small contractors, large primes in order to get our goals done. Honestly, they are essential. We could not complete our projects without them.
We can have the best laid plans in the world, but if we don't have the people to actually build the things we want to build, it's not going to work.
I think one thing we want to make sure people know is that King County is open for business.